China wants Taiwan to know it's getting ready. Propaganda videos show a fierce fighting force on the move in its bid to take Taiwan back. But for the everyday people living in Taiwan, preparations are far more practical.
As a Taiwanese person, I want to do my part.
I have a fear of war, especially due to the war in Ukraine, which made me very worried.
Despite the increasing talk of conflict, many private citizens feel the Taiwanese government isn't doing enough to prepare, leaving a void that operations like Kuma Academy are seeking to fill, teaching basic skills that will assist in a Chinese invasion or blockade.
I was conscripted for 1 year, and that was about 12 years ago. Our mandatory military service in Taiwan isn't very comprehensive. We only touched a rifle, and it was an old model.
This academy is bankrolled by Taiwanese billionaire Robert Sao, who is spending around 50 million Australian dollars training 3 million civilian warriors.
As long as I live, I don't want to see the Chinese Communist Party turn Taiwan into another Hong Kong.
Beyond compulsory military service in Taiwan, there's little training provided publicly. Nearly 2/3 of participants here are women. For many, this is the first time since school or university that they've actively learnt what to do in the event of an invasion or blockade.
My mother is in her 90s. Her mobility is quite limited due to her age. I hope that if I learn all these techniques and skills, I can help my family and neighbours.
After her initial course at Kuma Academy, 73-year-old Ali Chung plans to do another, and she's encouraging others to take the threat seriously.
I told my younger brother, my friends, even my son wanted to participate. I also mentioned this course to my friend earlier. I told her it's really good. She has grandchildren, so she might consider attending to potentially protect her family.
In any conflict, Taiwan would be severely outnumbered. It has about 170,000 active military personnel, while China has more than 2 million. Reading the news in Australia, you might think there's a constant sense of panic here in Taiwan, but really everyday life is very normal. And while there might be a sense of unease bubbling under the surface, day-to-day signs like these are often the only reminder of the tension simmering in the strait. But organisers say demand for civil defence training is increasing, and many participants are coming in feeling a sense of anxiety.
Because my child was just born, I felt a sense of panic. I thought, what if they attack? What should I do with my child? Where should I go for shelter?
Yeah, I think it's all about all this mental preparedness. I mean, the thing is that resilience is more about all this willingness to fight, and resistance is more about all these practical skills.
Because if war comes, every little contribution will help. Kathleen Calderwood, ABC News, Taipei.